Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. I'm Crystal. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys this nice chocolate smoky eye, and I absolutely love how it came out. I haven't done like a chocolate smoky eye in a while. I believe, don't quote me on that, but I was inspired by the fall and Thanksgiving coming up. This is perfect for the holidays, especially if you want to do those like warm chocolate tones and do a new lip. You could definitely switch up the lip if you want to. Like you could do like a nice like orange or red. I feel like the orange would be a little bit too Halloweenish, but a nice one like a peachy orange, love. So yeah, I absolutely love how it came out. I'll leave everything down below of what I use because I am not talking through this video. I'm gonna do a voiceover because I was just in the mood to play around with some makeup, and I was watching Never Been Kissed and I haven't watched it in such a long time, so I was like, let me watch it right now. So that's what I was doing. I also put this wig on. This is my mom's wig. I have to figure out what it is because I actually like how it is. I have a similar wig to this. My Bobbi Boss wig, that is the Nadine, I believe it is. I don't remember. But it's like a blue tone, but the only thing is, the Bobbi Boss wig that I have, this is like so much longer. This one is like the same length all around, but I absolutely love the color on me. Like it goes so perfect with the actual like shadows, like the tones and stuff. So I really love how it looks. Now I didn't do anything to hair. I just left like a little bit of my baby hairs out. Because it isn't my wig. I just threw it on. I took it from her room and put it on. So yeah, I actually love this look. Also this top is from Rainbow, I believe. I'll leave it down below. I actually really like it. I just threw it on at the end of the video just to get a photo. Yeah, no. I actually just wore a regular t-shirt and my hair was like halfway up. I wanted to do some earrings. I didn't put no rings on because I don't know, but to put on a shirt and some earrings, and it just brung the whole look together. Now I was gonna leave my hair like half up, half down, kind of like gel it back, but then I was like, no, let me just do the whole thing and get really festive with it. I really love how it came out. I keep looking at myself because I'm like, wow, this came out really nice. Yeah, if you guys are interested in this tutorial, please keep on watching. But before you do, please make sure that you are subscribed if you haven't already. Hit that notification button down below so you don't miss out any of my videos, and thumbs up this video if you do enjoy, and let me know down in the comment section below what other videos you guys want to see me do. I'm gonna try my best. I know I said this before. I'm gonna try my best to upload as much as I can, especially since I am home, you know. I could do more, but there was just so much going on with the pregnancy and Steven with school and just things around the house, so it's just like a lot. So but yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next one, and let's just get right into this voiceover. As you can see, I started off with my brows already done, and I'm gonna go and clean that up with using my Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer in 1.5. I really love this concealer because it's nice and thick. I do believe this concealer is discontinued, so I'll leave some options on the screen. I know that the NYX concealer and the NARS concealers that are in the pots are similar, so yeah, I'll leave that just in case because yeah, I think this is no longer in stock. For my eyeshadow base, I'm going to go in with the P.Louise Rumour 2, and I'm applying that all over my lid and then blending that out using the same brush that I use for the concealer. Now, you know my big behind had to take a little break. I was so hungry filming this video, but yes, this pregnancy, at first I couldn't eat at all. Now I'm like eating everything in sight. I'm going to go in with my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. This is their volume 1. And I'm going to go in with the shade Buns to apply that as my first transition color. I absolutely love this palette, you guys. I use it all the time, and I feel like it doesn't really show that much because you don't need a lot of the shadow on your brush to get far with it. They're so pigmented, they're very creamy, and I just love it. So a lot goes a long way. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Mocha, and I'm going to apply that with more of a denser brush to pack that on the outer crease and then blend that into the actual crease. I'm making sure that I'm adding a little shadow at a time because I don't want it to overpower the first shade that we apply. And then I'm just going to go in with the previous shade just to blend it out a little bit more. For the lid shade, I'm going to go and mix the two shades called Chip and Central Park. And I'm applying that using a Morphe blending brush. This is more of a flatter blend. I cannot talk, you guys. I'm like out of breath trying to do this mad fast too. But it is a more like flatter blending brush. So I like to pack on mattes with this brush and then slowly blend it out into the crease. This is gonna make sure that the shades just melt right into each other and has like a nice gradient effect. So I love packing it on and then going into the crease to blend it out. And just like I did previously, I'm going to go in with the previous shades just to make sure everything is well blended. The key is to blend, blend, blend. And I felt that my crease needed a little bit more warmth and brightness. So I'm going to go in with the shade Creamsicle just to brighten that a little bit more. And then take another brush that just has no product on it to blend that out. For eyeliner, I'm going to go in with my One Size Point Made black liner. I am obsessed with this liner and I need a new one because this one is definitely like drying out. It was hard for me to get my lines perfect and that never happens with this liner. So I think it's because I need a new one. And when I got to my left eye, it just was like skipping almost like as if it was drying out. But it lasts me such a long time and I'm happy that it did last me this long because I use it so much. So it's definitely worth the money. For primer, I'm going to go in with my Milani Skin Quench Hydrating Primer. Applying that all over my face because I am going in with a matte foundation. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 312 Golden. I really miss using this foundation. I don't know why I haven't picked it up in a while. And I'm using my Morphe brush to apply that all over the face to get more of a fuller coverage. And then I go in with a sponge afterwards, which I didn't show on camera. For cream contour, I'm going to go in with my NYX Concealer.Correct.Contour Quad in Deep. And I'm applying that all over the perimeters of my face. Now this shade was a little too light for my liking for today. It would have been perfect if I was doing more of a softer look. But because I am doing like a full glam, I want it to be a little bit deeper. So I go in with the deeper shade and then blend that out using my brush from Morphe. Now I love this quad and I forgot about this as well because it's super easy to blend out and it's so creamy. It just melts right into your products. It's just so good. And then for my nose contour, I'm taking the same thing but just the lighter shade, not the darker one. I've been loving to do concealer after cream contouring just in case I get carried away with the cream contour. So today I'm going to be using my E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Medium Sand. Love this stuff. You guys already know this is like a staple in my collection. I'm applying that using my blending brush, or my sponge by E.L.F. first, and then taking a flat brush to clean up the corners of my liner and then the inner corners, and then taking more of a fluffier brush that's a little bit flat and fluffy to kind of blend it out so I could get really close to the eyes, and then going back in with a sponge to make sure everything is well blended. Now I like to go back in with the foundation brush as well so everything just melts together. For blush, I'm going to go in with this Putty blush by E.L.F. I love this shade. It's called Turks and Caicos. Oh my gosh. And it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I need to pick up more of these. They're so, oh my god, they're so nice. And then for my setting powder, I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance Banana Powder. Now I like to go in with my damp sponge first to kind of blend out the creasing, and then go directly in with the powder so it's nice and smooth. Love this. This is just a little trick so that your concealer doesn't crease during the day. And I'm only applying that to the center of my face. For bronzer, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild What Shady Beaches bronzer. You guys, this was on sale the other day on Ulta for $1.75. So I picked up like 2 of them. I'm not even going to lie. This is one of my favorite affordable bronzers. The shade is just perfect. I could use it for the summer and the winter. And it's just so creamy and like buttery. It's just so nice. So I'm using that with a nice big fluffy brush and then applying that as my contour to set. I don't add too much because it's just so gorgeous. For blush, I'm mixing these 2 shades called Punch and Bliss. This is from the Profusion Blush 3. I have to pick up the other ones because their blushes are so good, you guys. Especially on top of the E.L.F. Putty blush. It just gives it more of a pop, and it's just so nice and gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and set my face and make sure I go in with my sponge so that everything melts into one another. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder in the shade Champagne. I forgot how like blinding this powder was. So I do go back in with my damp sponge to kind of soften it out. I didn't want it to be too blinding, even though like I love highlighter. It just wasn't the vibe that I was going for. So yeah, I apply that where I normally apply it and then just go in with the sponge to kind of soften it a little bit more. After applying my powders and my eyeshadow, I like to go back into my brows just to clean them up and add more product back in because sometimes the powders cover them, so they kind of look like a little off and not as bold as I want them. So I'm just going to go back in with the products that I use off camera and yeah, just make sure that they're nice and cleaned up, and then taking some clear brow gel. And all the products that I use for my brows today are from Benefit, so don't forget to check that out below. For lashes, I can't for the life of me remember what I used, so I'll try my best, and then if I find it, I'll put it down in the description box. But I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara and then go right on top with my lashes. Using my LA Girl black eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and tight line underneath the top lash line so that you don't see my skin peeking through. And then I'm also going to add that onto my waterline before adding my shadows. Going back in with the Jaclyn palette, I'm going to mix the 2 shades Buns and Mocha on a pencil brush and make sure to blow that lower lash line out and get it super smoky. And then I'm going to go in with Creamsicle just to make sure that it's well blown out. Love a blown out lower lash line. Also gonna go in with the black shade just to add a little bit to the outer waterline and on top of the liner to give more of a sultry, smoky liner instead of it being so harsh. Do you guys hear these birds outside my door? They just have no chill today. Like, they need to go somewhere. They're just chirping their lives away. And then I'm gonna go in with some more mascara on the bottom lash line. So here's my favorite part, my lips. I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place Cola Luxe Lip Liner. And I'm gonna line my lips and overdraw the top Cupid's bow just ever so slightly. Just ever so, you know? And then make sure to blend that out a little bit. And then I'm gonna also take the Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Lady. And I'm applying a little bit, like very little. I just want a hint of the shade, nothing too crazy. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Bomb Gloss, this is the cream one in Honey Waffles. To finish this look, I'm gonna take the highlighter that we used on my face to add as my inner corner highlights, and that's the completed look, you guys. I hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and like if you do enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.